Hello Mark, I'm Serena, and today I will read 45 Taiwanese foods we can't live without. From mountains of feather-shaped ice to chicken cutlets as big as your face, Taiwanese eating always comes with superlatives. Hugh Wang, 20, January 29, 2014. Taipei Travel Essentials Passport Extra stomach, small ears, and a lot of them are the big thing in Taiwan. The the culinary philosophy here is eat often and eat well. Sure, there's internationally accepted 3 meals a day dining format, but why be so limited when you can make like the Taiwanese and indulge in gourmet snacking at any time of the day? The Taiwanese capital, Taipei, has around 20 streets dedicated to snacking. Every time you think you have found the best street-side bao, the most incredible stinky tofu or mind-blowing beef noodles soup, there's always another Taiwanese food shop that surpasses it. The Asian food is a mashup of the cuisine of the Minnan, Chaozhou and Hokkien Chinese communities, along with Japanese cooking. It's a culinary love in with diversely delicious offspring. Arguments about the best food on Taiwan risk ruining relationships and lifelong friendships. Food is serious, it's respected, it's all excellent in Taiwan. 1. Braised pork rice. Where there's a whisk of smoke from the kitchen chimney, there will be 卤肉饭, braised pork with rice, goes the Taiwanese saying. The popularity of this humble dish cannot be overstated. 卤肉饭 is almost synonymous with Taiwanese food. The Taipei city government launched a "Braised Pork Rice is Ours" campaign last year after Michelin's Green Guide Taiwan claimed the dish was from Shandong province in mainland China. A good bowl of 卤肉饭 comprises finely chopped, not quite minced, pork belly, slow-cooked in aromatic soy sauce with 5 spices. Where there's a whisk of smoke, there's braised fatty pork with rice. There should be an ample amount of fatness, in which lies the magic. The meat is spooned over hot rice. A little sweet, a little salty, braised pork rice is comfort food perfected. 金丰卤肉饭 10 Roosevelt Road, Section 1, Zhongzheng District, Taipei City, +8862-2396-08082. Beef noodle. You know a food is an obsession when it gets its own festival. Beef noodle soup inspires competitiveness and innovation in chefs. Everyone wants to claim the title of beef noodle king. From visiting Niu for one of the most expensive bowls of beef noodle soup in the world. Taiwan NT 10,000 or US 334 to a serendipitous foray into the first makeshift noodle shack you spot. It's almost impossible to have a bad beef noodle experience in Taiwan. Lin Dongfang's beef shanks with damp noodles in herbal soup are a perennial favorite. The street-side eatery second is the dollop of homemade chili butter added last. Nothing like a good Taiwanese food debate centering around beef noodles. 林东方 274 Date Road, Section 2, Zhongshan District, Taipei City, +8862 2752 2556 牛爸爸 Number 16, Alley 27, Lane 216, Section 4, 忠孝东路 大安 District, Taipei City, +8862 2778 3075 slash +8862 8771 5358 3. Oyster omelette. Here's a snack that really showcases the fat of a land in Taiwan. You have got something from the sea and something from the soil. The eggs are the perfect foil for the little oysters easily found around the island, while sweet potato starch is added to give the whole thing a gooey chewiness, a signature Taiwan food texture. No wonder the soup was voted best snack to represent Taiwan in a poll of 1,000 Taiwanese by Global Views Monthly a few years back. Rice egg oyster omelette 赖记鸡蛋蚵仔煎 Ningxia Road Night Market plus 8862 2558 6177 The oyster omelette, Taiwan's quintessential snack. Bubble tea. Bubble tea represents the QQ food texture that Taiwanese love. The phrase refers to something that is especially chewy, like the tapioca balls forming the bubbles in bubble tea. It's said that this unusual drink was invented out of boredom. 流汗蟹 Still some sweetened tapioca pudding into her iced SMT on the fateful day in 1988, and a great Taiwanese culinary export was born. Variations on the theme include taro-flavored tea, jasmine tea, and coffee, served cold or hot. 春水堂 Tea House, 48 Yishu Set, Longjing, Taichung, Own County, +8864 2652 8288 5. Milkfish. How popular is milkfish in Taiwan? So popular that it has its own themed museum in Anping, and there's a milkfish cultural festival in Kaohsiung. The bony fish might pose a challenge for amateurs, but it's loved for its tender meat and economical price tag. Milkfish is prepared in numerous ways. In a country porridge, pan-fried as fish ball soup or braised. For home-style preparation, retro izakaya-style restaurant Jane's Kitchen served pan-fried milkfish with lime. A bowl of scallion lard rice is a great compliment. Jane's Kitchen. 65 永康 Street, 大安 Street, Taipei, +886223422275 Slack season 蛋仔 noodles. You have gotta love a place called Slack season, and it should be one of the first pit stops on any culinary trip to Taiwan. The iconic eatery originated in Hainan about a century ago. A fisherman sold noodles during the slack fishing season, and the joint became so successful he quit his original trade altogether. The signature bowl of slack season noodles is served in shrimp soup with bean sprouts. Coriander Corianders, minced pork, and fresh shrimps. The bowl of comforting flavor is so addictive that a man from China supposedly ate 18 bowls in a row at the restaurant. Slack season Hainan main store, 16 Zhongzheng Road, Hainan City +886622317444. See website for details and other locations. Chewy and refreshing bubble tea. Amateur fish eaters should watch out for the bones. Thankfully, we no longer have to wait for the slack season to eat this. 7. Pan-fried bun. Like the fluffiness of cake and the crunchiness of potato chips, the pan-fried bun gives you the best of both worlds. The buns are made with spongy, deep-white Chinese bread that is pan-fried on the bottom. Break one open to reveal the moist, porky filling. A Shanghainese staple. The Taiwanese version differs in two ways. It's slightly bigger in size, and it hits the pan upside down. 喜记 Shida Night Market, 大安 District, Taipei City, +886930859646. Pan-fried buns, bigger and better in Taiwan. 8. 挂包. It's a hamburger, Taiwanese style. A steamed bun sandwiches a hearty filling of braised pork belly, pickled Chinese cabbage, and powdered peanuts. The filling is chopped into small pieces and mixed together so there's a bit of everything in every bite. Western hamburgers might benefit from the same treatment. Take a big mouthful and enjoy the salty, sour, and sweet flavors and the greasy pork swimming in your mouth. Shida Night Market, Shida Road, Neihu District, Taipei. Dear 挂包, you are the Big Mac of our eye. 9. Iron egg. It's called iron egg because it's so tough. These chewy little eggs dyed black from long braising in soy sauce are a highly addictive Taiwanese food. Often made from quail's eggs, the protein balls are cooked for hours in soy sauce then air-dried. The process is repeated over several days until the snacks become tough and acquire the desired amount of chewiness. Seaside Apple 1511 Zhongzheng Road, 淡水 Apple 1351 Zhongzheng Road, 淡水. Urban legend says you can play ping pong with iron eggs. 10. Pineapple cake. This iconic Taiwanese pastry, meat pies filled with candied pineapple, is one of Taiwanese fast food souvenirs. For one of the best pineapple cake experience, try some hills, which use only local pineapples. The result is a darker filling, rougher texture, and a sour taste. The pies at other shops are filled with a mix of pineapple and chewable bits of winter melon. They have a fruity sweetness and a golden tasting of cranberry. Buttery pastry. Stores that replace pineapple completely with winter melon to cut costs are committing a big no-no. Pineapple cake. Take it home with you. Sunny Hills. 1/F. Number 1 Alley 4. Lane 36. Section 5. Mingshan East Road. Songshan District, Taipei City, +886-499226-2767. 甜不 甜不辣 refers to fish paste that's been molded into various shapes and sizes, deep-fried, then boiled in a broth. Before eating, the pieces of solid fish paste are taken from the broth and smothered in brown sauce. Doesn't sound like much, but tempura delivers plenty of sweet flavors and chewy textures, making it beloved Taiwanese food. The food is basically a Taiwanese take on Japanese oden, with more sugariness, tougher fish cakes, and a signature sauce. When you finish the bit of fish cake, there's more to come. Get some soup from the vendor and add it to the remaining sauce in the bowl. Simon Tempura, 95 Shini South Road, Wanhua District, Taipei City +8862-2331-2481. You can add soup to the scraps and stir it up. The Bawang is Taiwanese mega dumpling, made with a dough of rice flour, corn starch, and sweet potato starch. It looks almost translucent after cooking. Pork, veggies, and sometimes eggs are stuffed inside and gravy poured on top. It's believed bawang was invented during the time of scarcity. The simple pork dumpling became a luxurious snack enjoyed only during the Lunar New Year festival. Bawang dumplings for giants. Tonghua Bawang, number 7, Alley 39. Donghua Street, Da'an District, Taipei City, +8862-2707-8562. Fried chicken, 13. Taiwan deserves a special place in the fried chicken hall of fame. Not only has it made the giant fried chicken cutlet, number 35 on the list, a cult classic, but its popcorn chicken is dangerous addictive. The chicken is chopped into bite-sized pieces, marinated, dipped in batter and deep-fried. A generous sprinkling of salt and pepper complete the Moorish morsels. It's a ubiquitous snack on the city street. Taiwan's first popcorn chicken store, number 531, Bei'an Road, Zhongshan District, Taipei City. Great Taiwanese street food, boneless and bite-sized. Flaky scallion pancake. There are few things more appetizing than the sight of a flaky scallion pancake being slowly torn apart. Add cheese and 8. Filling to maximize the visions. Devour this night market staple in a few bites to ensure it stays skinny, hard, and chewy. Shida Night Market, Shida Road, Neihu District, Taipei, Taiwan's food-born queen. 15. Oyster vermicelli. A bowl of great oyster vermicelli should have a thick, flavorful sauce base, while the thin rice noodles and oysters retain their distinct texture. Some people add chopped intestines for a funky dimension to the soup. It's a gooey, stirable dish with an intense briny taste. Ah 81 Taipei Street, Wanhua District, Taipei City plus 8862-2620-9989. Oyster vermicelli, taste of the sea. 16. Stinky tofu. This could be the world's premier love-it-or-hate-it snack, and Taiwan does it just right. The fragrant cube of bean curd is deep-fried and jabbed with sweet and spicy sauce. If you hold your nose, it looks and tastes just like a plain old piece of fried tofu, with a crisp casing and soft center like pudding. But what's the fun in eating that? Inhale deeply and relish the stench. The smellier, the better. You need two hands to eat this Taiwanese food, one to hold your nose. 六合 Night Market, north end of Zhirong Road, Taipei. 17. Sweet potato. Living taste, smell, and nutritional value aside, the sweet potato stands out for one particular reason among Taiwanese food. It's shaped a bit like raisin. Taiwan-grown sweet potatoes are added to soup with ginger, roasted by street vendors in ovens converted from oil drums, ground to a flour and added to other dishes to give texture, or fried into sweet potato chips. As long as the beloved root vegetable is in it, Taiwanese love it. Sweet potato, congee and xinye. 85/F, Taipei 101, 7 Xinyi Road, Section 5, Xinyi District, Taipei City plus 886-8101-0185. See other locations. 17. It's golden. It's the shape of Taiwan. What's not to like about sweet potatoes? See other locations at www.xinye.com.tw. Also on CNN Go. Be a Taipei sweet potato mama for a day. 18. Shaved ice mountain. One good thing about the hot, humid, and stormy Taiwan summers is the excuse to eat shaved ice mountain. A pile of shaved ice is heaped with fresh fruit and flavorings, such as mango pieces, juice, and sweet condensed milk. The result is super appealing just by looks alone. A more traditional take uses freshly made mini rice bowls. Feast on mango shaved ice at Yongkang 50 15 Yongkang Street, Taipei City, +8862-2321-33767. For classics, go to Taiyi Milk King, 82 Shinshan South Road, Section 3, +8862-2363-4341. Taiwan's summer blockbuster is the shaved ice mountain. 19. Pepper cakes, a must-try at Laohe Night Market. Pepper cakes are crispy pastry pockets filled with juicy pork that's infused with an aromatic bite of black pepper, baked on the wall of a clay oven. The pies are a delicious ode to the pepper plant. Eat more than one, or you have to wait again in the long queue for more. Laohe Night Market, north end of Keelung Road, Taipei. So good that we ate half of it before remembering to take a potato. 20. Dumplings at Din Tai Fung Dumpling House. 小笼包 may be a Shanghainese delicacy, but some argue the Taiwanese perfect it. Taiwanese restaurant Din Tai Fung does it. Shanghai come raised proud with its succulent pork soup dumplings. Din Tai Fung's bite-sized 小笼包 have a consistently high quality. Their paper-thin wrappings hold rich hot broth and tender pork meatballs. Guests can be heard intermittently at Din Tai Fung as diners brave the scalding hot soup that squirts out upon biting the dumpling. Din Tai Fung Dumpling House, 192 Xinyi Road, Section 2, Taipei City, +8862-2321-98929. Din Tai Fung guests are heard with each squirt of soup. 21. Fishbowl soup. What's better than fresh seafood? Bowls of fresh seafood, of course. Look for handmade fish bowls in Taiwan. They tend to have more air in the bowl, thus allowing more broth to be soaked up. They also have a bouncer too. Jiaxing Fish Bowl, number 21, line 210, section 2, Yangping North Road, Datong District, Taipei City, +8862-2553-6470. Fish bowls, round things are just fun to eat. 22 ribs stewed in medicinal herbs. This is the Taiwanese version of bak kut teo, the Chinese meat soup that's also popular in Singapore and Malaysia. In Taiwan, the soup is slow cooked in Chinese medicine, extracting the essence from pork bones and more than 14 nutritious herbs, roots, and dried fruits. It's yummy and good for you to eat, especially for keeping warm in winter. There isn't much meat on lean bones, but the point of the dish is the soup. Don't be shy to pick the bones up and suck the juice off. You might even be considered strange if you don't. Nanya Night Market, Nanya East Road, Taipei City. Medicinal herbs, a healthy excuse to feast on ribs. 23. Brews. Teas, bred on Taiwanese farms, are never wasted, from the skin to the blood. They are made into delicious dishes, salted and smoked geese in Hou-Yi are revelatory. Every bite of the juicy goose meat with slightly smoked skin tastes like a pure celebration of poultry. Or you could try one of Bistro Le Pont balls of steamed rice topped with goose, chili oil, and XO sauce. The rice grains are an ideal vehicle for goose fat and flavor. 鸭肉蒸 23126 Senior Street, Yancheng District, Kaohsiung, +8867531463 Bistro Le Pont, 乐鹏小馆 176 Chaozhou Street, Taipei City, +886223965677 The whole goose and nothing but the goose on Taiwan's best tables. 24. 顶边错 顶边错 is a ball of slippery rice flour pasta. Rice flour batter is poured along the side of a huge heated wok, sliding and spreading along the hot metal and forming slices of rice flour noodle. When dried, the sheets are cut into smaller pieces that become very thin and very chewy noodles when cooked as 顶边错. 吴家顶边错 is a century-old family business. Its 顶边错 is served with handmade pork cakes, shrimp cakes, cabbage, daylily and bamboo shoots. 吴家顶边错 Keelung Temple. Tending the wok with rice slowly to make 顶边错. Street Night Market, Taipei City. 25. Taiwanese sausage with sticky rice. Taiwanese pork sausage alone is a superstar at night markets. But when served as a snack translated as little sausage inside big sausage, it's possibly unbeatable. It's like a hot dog, but instead of a bun, sticky rice is stuffed inside sausage casing to make an oversized rice sausage. That's then slit open to stuff in a pork sausage. So it's a little sausage inside a big one, get it? Fengjia Night Market, Taichung County. Taiwanese hot dogs are made with sticky rice buns and cured sausages. Muaji. The governor's rice balls are soft as marshmallows and filled with sweet or salty figs. The most traditional mochi are filled with red bean paste and rolled in peanut powder. But in recent years, strawberry jam, sesame paste, green tea jam, and peanut paste have become popular fillings. You can learn how to make mochi at the Royal Taiwan Mochi Museum, around US $5 per person. Royal Taiwan Mochi Museum. Number 3. Zhushan Dirt Road, Nantou County, +886492257644. See the class schedule at www.taiwanmochi.com.tw in Chinese only. Mobile mochi. Get your chewy fix at any time of the day. 27. Lantern soy sauce braised food. No matter what you choose from Lantern Wu food stall, its take on the taste of the signature 5-spice soy sauce. It's a little sweet, not too salty, and very aromatic with cloves, star anise, and cinnamon and other spices. Pick your preferred ingredients and the chef will cook it in a pot of special sauce. It's a perfect light meal before a big night out. You should expect to wait in line as the chef never rushes. He takes his time to allow the food to absorb the sauce. Lantern Lu Wei doesn't worry about your schedule, only good flavor. Lantern Lu Wei, Shida Night Market, Shida Road, Neihu District, Taipei, 28. Sun Cakes. Originated in Taichung, the sun cake is just a flaky pastry filled with maltose. And yet the sweet nothing has come to represent Taichung City, and is a souvenir sought out by visitors. Countless sun cake shops flourish in Taichung, all claiming to be the original store. But maybe it's time for them to shine. The genuine original sun cake store, Haiyang Bakery, closed down when the 68-year-old decided to retire. Along Zhongyou Street, Zhongzhen District, Taichung County. 29. Tube rice pudding. Sticky rice and Chinese mushrooms are fried with seasoning and stuffed into a bamboo tube together with pork and egg. The tube of rice is steamed again to further soften the texture until it becomes a cylindrical pudding. 大桥头 started making its rice pudding in a stall under a bridge more than 4 decades ago. The business has since expanded, but the rice pudding stays the same. You should be sure to add the homemade turnip-laced sweet, spicy sauce to the tasty. 大桥头 45 Yanping North Road, Section 3, 大同 District, Taipei City, +886225944685. 30. Taiwanese breakfast. 3 elements sticky rice pudding. Turnip sauce obligatory. 30. Taiwanese breakfast. 3 elements to start a day right with Taiwanese food include sesame flatbread, deep-fried Chinese donuts, and soy milk. Blogger John H. from A Hungry Girl's Guide to Taipei says her favorite breakfast is from Fuhang. I love the thick sesame flatbread at Fuhang because it has a slight sweetness, a thin crispy layer, and a soft center from coming straight out of the hot metal barrel. Many sesame flatbreads are dry and flaky, but Fuhang's shows why there's often a half-hour wait there on the weekends. Fuhang Doujiang 2/F 华山 Market, 108 Zhongxiao East Road, Section 1, Taipei City, +886 22392 2175. 31. Pig's blood rice pudding. This mix of pig's blood and sticky rice is stuck on the end of a stick like a lollipop. For the final Taiwanese touch, the pudding is coated in a sweet peanut powder. Basketball star Gemini Shuhao named pig's blood rice cake as one of his favorite snacks on his recent visit to Taiwan. If it's good enough for them, it's good enough for us. Shaoli, number 123, then 136, Section 4, Roosevelt Road, Taipei City, +886 2368 3417. Congealed pig's blood on a stick. 32. 3 cup chicken. Thick chicken is cooked in a cup of rice wine, a cup of oil, and a cup of soy sauce. To this Taiwanese culinary triumvirate is added fresh basil, chilies, and garlic for an irresistible combination. Some kitchens have a different definition of three-cup chicken, involving a cup of wine, a cup of sesame oil, and a cup of sugar. 兴业 85/F, Taipei 101, 7 Xinyi Road, Section 5, Xinyi District, Taipei City plus 8862-8101-0185. Signature Taiwanese food, 3-cup chicken. 33. Hamsi ake. Ake comes from the Japanese aborigine, which are deep-fried tofu pockets. Taiwanese ake are stuffed with mung bean noodles and sealed off with fish paste. A typical sweet spicy sauce completes the snack. The tofu soaks up the soup it's cooked in, so each bite bursts with broth. Paired with a soy milk, the ake makes a great savory breakfast. Sunny Street, 淡水 ake, an edible purse full of goodness. 34. 板条 flat rice noodles has such a rabid following that many Taiwanese will drive a long distance in search of the most authentic pho. The thick, flat, slippery noodles made from glutinous rice are part of the Hakka culinary tradition and best sampled in Kaohsiung's Meinong district. Stir-fried板条 with pork has a rustic taste and a texture. Many find the dish more comforting when served in hot soup. Nation Street, Meinong District, Kaohsiung, 板条 rustic taste, rapid following. 35. Hot Star Lodge fried chicken. According to a Taipei Times report of 2011, Taiwanese devour more than 250,000 fried chicken cutlets a day, piled atop each other. That would make a chicken cutlet tower 10 times as tall as Taipei 101, the island's tallest skyscraper at 508 meters. Go to Hot Star for the original oversized chicken cutlet. The enormous slice of meat, as big as your face, is very moist with a crispy crust. A generous coating of spice powder and pepper gives it a kick. Starting as a small counter at Shili Night Market, Hot Star is now a Taiwanese food franchise present in Hong Kong, Malaysia, and Singapore. Hot Star Lodge Fried Chicken, Shili Night Market, 雍正路 Shili District, Taipei City. Food that's almost as big as your face. 36. Anything with cuttlefish. Taiwan gets a lot of cuttlefish, and grill stations bucket with cuttleship skewers can be found everywhere in the southern tip of the island. Although a thick cuttlefish soup with herbs and veggies is a typical Taiwanese winter warming, one of the best ways to enjoy the mollusks is fresh out of seawater, straight onto the charcoal grill. A smoky aroma, dark grill marks, glistening furred fish edges and dustings of salt and pepper makes up the scene. Fengjia Night Market, Taichung Country, from ocean to grill. 37. 爱玉 jelly, very wobbly and hardly tasting of anything. 爱玉 jelly takes on the flavor of whatever it's eaten with. Add it to lemonade and shaved ice for a refreshing summer drink. The jelly gives the liquid a fun, glowy texture. 师大 Night Market, 师大 Road, 内湖 District, Taipei City, 38. 皮蛋豆腐 Black, white, and seemingly bland 皮蛋豆 isn't a likely candidate for a loving at first bite claim. But after a few tries, it becomes a minor addiction for many eaters. 皮蛋 or century egg is a duck egg preserved in clay with seasoning. With time, the egg white turns into a translucent black jelly and the yolk develops a unique flavor. It's toppled with sesame oil, vinegar, soy sauce, coriander, chopped up spring onion, and sometimes pork floss. Mash it up and it's really ready to eat. Widely available at local restaurants. 皮蛋豆腐 Love at second bite. 39. Steamed spring roll. He described it as the non-deep fried version of a spring roll would be unfair. A strong bean. Worm bean. Steamed spring roll was invented before the spring roll. Every Taiwanese household has its own recipe for worm bean. During festivals, families gather at the table to have a round worm bean wrapping party. Each person chooses their own fillings from a buffet and roasts their own worm bean. Besides serving delicious worm bean, 日夜 at Taipei 101 also offers an incomparable view of the city. 兴业 86/F Taipei 101 7 Xinyi Road, Section 5, Xinyi District, Taipei City, plus 8862-8101-0185. 40. Spicy hot pot. Taiwanese are mad for spicy hot pot, and who wouldn't be? The bubbling pots of broth are filled with all sorts of Chinese herbs and spices to create a rich flavor for all the row. Fresh ingredients that diners will dip into. New hot pot places pop up in Taiwan every day, each with a gimmick to attract insatiable hot pot diners. There's all-you-can-eat hot pot and yakiniku served at the same table. There's bubble tea hot pot for the jaded. But it's ordinary spicy hot pot with quality ingredients that stands the test of time. While Taiwan's spicy levels don't come close to Zhongxin's, theirs are pretty different. Head to perennial hot pot favorite and syrup magnet Taihedian for a grand Taiwanese hot pot experience. Taihedian can be found across Taiwan. Try bubble tea hot pot at Yuedingshen, 80 Wenzhou Street, Da'an District. Taipei City, 41. Tiger Strip Chicken Guabao. At many places, Tiger Strip Chicken Guabao can be thought of as many Taiwan's answer to the Big Mac. At Old New Restaurant in Kaohsiung, however, the humble dish gets an upscale treatment. The restaurant uses pumpkin and edible bamboo charcoal powder to create a yellow and black striped bun, then fills it with deep-fried and braised chicken fillets in soy sauce and tomato sauce. The result is a sweet and sour flavor that's different from typical guabao. Old New Restaurant, 227 Jing Road, 2nd 3077 Road, Shanning District. Kaohsiung +886-7313-3077. 42. Chicken wing rice roll. Chicken in tiger's clothing. Hot pot. Creamy key but sweet. The chicken wing rice roll makes the impossible possible. Eating chicken fried rice in the night market with one hand. A boneless chicken wing is stuffed with fried rice and marinated in a heavenly combination of sesame oil and secret sauce. It's so good it started a chicken wrapped rice craze in Kaohsiung Ruifeng night market, with various fillets such as kimchi fried rice and curry rice. Ruifeng night market, Yucheng Road, Zuoyun district, Kaohsiung. Beware the chicken wrapped rice craze. 43. Giant pork balls soup. The best pork balls are made from fresh meat, hand ground and pounded with a mallet until it attains a fluffy texture. The giant pork balls in stock soup from Taipei's Ningxia night market are as big as a baby's fist. Their size, as well as the air holes pumped in the meatballs during the pounding, locks in an amazing amount of juice and flavor. The Chinese name illustrates the experience of eating one vividly. The literal translation is first introduced giant pork balls. Pork balls are sometimes mixed with ingredients such as Chinese mushrooms and cuttlefish to enrich texture and add flavor. Beware the chicken wrapped rice craze. White shirt not recommended when eating this one. Ningxia Night Market, Ningxia Road, Taipei. 44. Wubao-chun Bakery Bread. Bread in Taiwan? Seriously, we hear you thinking, but this isn't just any bread we are talking about. It's from Wubao-chun, a world baking champion from many award-winning loaves to its name. The bread that won international baking competition Coupe du Monde de la Boulangerie in 2010 is the bakery's Li roast bread. It's made with mulled wine, lychee and rose petals. Wu Baochun also won the Louis Xavier Cup in 2007 and a silver medal at the 2008 Bakery World Cup. Another signature of the store is wine logan bread with smoked logans, French wine and California walnuts. Wu Baochun Bakery, Kaohsiung. 19. Seaway Third Linyas District, Kaohsiung City. +886-7335-9593. Wu Baochun Bakery, Taipei. 88 Yangzheng Road, Xinyi District, Taipei City. +886-26638-65888. 45. 便当。 A lot of Taiwanese have a love-hate relationship with Taiwanese Biandang Bento, the take-away lunchbox that packs rice with a main dish, usually a type of meat, and small, often unappealing side dishes such as fried and preserved vegetables. It's a convenient quick treat, less than $3, and generally decent way to eat. Biandang isn't one of the most delicious foods in Taiwan, but it's a staple for countless working parents and busy urbanites. Bento with chicken cutlets is a good biandang choice. Liege, Liege roast bread, a Raphael Nadal of baked goods. Found at convenience stores and major high-speed rail stations around Taiwan. Originally published June 2012, updated January 28, 2014. 45. Love the convenience, hate the side dishes.